This is the inside story of the rebirth of an icon, the Ford Focus RS. From the design studio to the test track and from Arizona to the Arctic, we follow the team as they strive to revive a famous name.
We are not going to put out a vehicle that doesn't deserve that RS badge.
And we'll follow Ford Rally and Gymkhana superstar Ken Block as he joins the RS team. RS engineers from all over the world have come to Denver, Colorado, to begin a 1,000-mile development drive from the top of the Rockies to the desert plains of Arizona.
It's a global car, so it's a global team. Try to expose the cars, whether it's cool or really hot. Altitude, sea level, make sure that we identify everything we need to work on.
Leading a group of 30 engineers is the permanently positive Tim Smith.
Are we out of here?
We're out of here.
For Tyrone Johnson, hot off a plane from Germany, it's the start of an important week.
It's the one thing that you can't obviously substitute is actually driving a car. The more you drive cars, the more you discover things that you can't discover any other way.
There are several prototypes of the RS, disguised to hide their identity, and some competitor cars.
What we're going to do is run up and down the mountain a couple times, make sure everybody gets in every car, check out what they want to check out, see how the cars feel up here.
At an altitude of almost 4,000 meters or 13,000 feet, even the cars fight for oxygen.
I'm pleasantly surprised at these altitude levels. We're really not far off some of the stronger cars that are here.
It's a beautiful drive, but not everyone's ecstatic.
This all goes a little bit too slow for us, because it's been a lot of town driving and we're doing the dynamics and public roads. You cannot really feel what the car can actually do. You know? Waiting for the day that we can floor it.
At the end of the day, the cars are wrapped and secured before the team begins an all-important debrief.
I thought the body felt pretty well controlled.
The movement of the car feels completely in anti-phase to your steering input.
From my point of view, the brakes could be a bit more aggressive.
Like on choppiness, it's off the chart now. It should not be off the chart. I think you're within the tunable ranges. The separation is good.
It's not fighting you and fighting itself all the time.
This should be sportier.
I thought it felt quite sporty myself.
It's very, very small stuff. I think overall it's actually very good.
As David indicates, it's day 2 in the heartland of Americana. It's an idyllic scene, but then an RS prototype hits trouble.
Lead car, this is Mike. It looks like we've had a significant source of trouble on one of the cars.
It's a drama that could compromise the whole week. Even Tim's struggling to smile.
Peter, our lead calibrator, noticed that on this car he's getting a kind of a clack in the rear suspension. It's kind of a gear lashy sort of thing, like a ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding. Haven't heard a verdict yet.
That's the right sound.
If we can't fix it, usually it's, you know, park it, cover it, someone stays with it, and we call a wrecker in.
Jesus. Oh, wow. I got a lot of movement back here.
Fortunately, the team work their magic, and they're back on the road.
All right, everybody, get to your rotation 3 car.
Really, we are a bunch of grown school kids. That's pretty much the truth. On holiday, called work.
I have to say with a grin on my face, an absolute dream job.
At the end of the day, everyone refuels.
1282.
So today's our big day. It's just under 500 miles. It's all desert for the first bit, pretty straight, and different kind of scenery than we've been used to. And then we'll get into some twisties again on the run down into Wickenburg.
As the miles roll on, time behind the wheel gives Jamal chance to reflect on the job in hand.
The Mark 1 and the Mark 2 RS were
were great cars, but the one thing that I always felt that people were just waiting for that last little bit was the all-wheel drive system. I really want this car to be the first car that really engages the driver, that you can feel like you're in control of the car. It's helping you do what you want to do.
After 1,000 miles of epic terrain, the cars reach Ford's test track in Phoenix, Arizona. And for the team, it's the end of the road.
Lots of different roads, lots of different surfaces. We had high up, low down. Now we're here in Arizona. It's nearly 100 degrees Fahrenheit. We all know what the issues are, and we've made a lot of progress just sorting those out and moving on to the next step. Little hiccups come up along the way, but we worked through those and we made it home safe.
Next time, we're at a sodden test track in Lommel, Belgium, where Ken gets to test a development prototype. And he can't resist a bit of hooning.
Oh, my poor car.